My sword is gone, my body spent, I lie upon my shield. I faced my foe, they laid me low, but I go with a smile. The labyrinth, it calls to me. I'll wander it a while. The labyrinth, it calls to me. I'll wander it a while. My eyes are clear, my back is strong, my harness free of rot. My sword is sharp, my shield unbound, my pride will waver not. I face my foe, I lay them low, I fight them without fear. And if I should fall and walk no more, I shall not shed a tear. But war is cruel, my comrades die, and I go on alone. I will not stop to ask them why, I know I can't go home. I face my foe, I lay them low, I fight them without fear. And if I should fall,
Hi everybody. I don't know why that's loaded up. That shouldn't be done yet. But you know, spoiler alert. I hope everyone can hear me. OBS have done more updates, so you know that sucks. Here. Thanks for subbing, Ben. That's a year. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. So they've had an update and they haven't broken everything. Thank you, Streamlabs. It's lovely. So I'm in a void here, as you can see. It's all very, very white and yeah, things. Oh, Liam, awesome. Thanks for subbing again. 9 months, you crazy person. Russ, Joel, woo! Can't hear as I'm muted on the phone, but the lighting looks good today. Yeah, lots of white. And Helen suggested that I wear white as well. So I've got my VV t-shirt on because, you know, VV rocks. Tonight's a special one for me. As you can probably tell by, you know, the big thing up there, Epic Armoury. This is the first stream that I've done where I'm working with another company. And it's great because I love Epic Armoury stuff. And I'm not just saying that either. They haven't actually paid me. So this is really, really cool. They've given me stuff, links to stuff to give away to you lot. We all, as a content creator and them as a company, they recognize that the community is really where it's at. And I'm not just saying that either. I'd like to think everybody would know that I don't pull shit or bullshit. So I will really always tell the truth here. This is amazing, and I'm so happy to be doing this. So big shout out to them. I'm over the moon. I'm absolutely over the moon. So thanks for those who are here to watch. Thanks to those who are here to chat. Thanks to those who are just gonna sit here and lurk. That's all awesome. I want to say a big thanks to Rene from Epic Armoury. He has been fantastic. He's been chill, chatting away, and we've been getting stuff, so it's really, really good. Where to start? The idea for all of this came from Abby, essentially. Abby has been like a mentor in a way. She's been really great for advising me and giving me tips and stuff like that. So I contacted Epic Armoury out of the blue. Well, thanks, Matt. I really appreciate it, mate. So she suggested I do this. So I contacted Epic Armoury, and we've had some lovely chats, and he's a really, really nice guy. And we're just chatting about community, and that's really where the heart is for everything that it seems that we all do. So I'm not blowing smoke out your ass on this one. Not that I ever would, but this is fantastic, and we've got some wonderful things that people can win, and I'm going to talk you through some of their stuff, but mainly we're going to focus on the Navarr tonight. So yeah, so that's a thing. Basically, with everything going on right now, I think it would be really good to purely focus on a nation at a time, to go through things and get people's keen back up for getting back into the field and doing all of that. So you'll probably get one of these for the majority of nations, unless other things come up, and we'll go on from there. So hi Nexus, I hope you're okay. So yeah, so this is where we're going to start. I had this big thing of what I wanted to talk about to start off with, but I've obviously forgotten it, completely and utterly forgotten it. Doesn't matter though, does it? We're all going to be here, we're all going to have a laugh. So straight to the Empire, straight to the bar, yay, woo, and stuff. So yeah, we've got stuff that we can all chat about, and I've got lots of pictures. And I've got links to websites and stuff like that. So we're gonna go through things, and we're gonna chat about the Navarr, and I'm gonna show awesome, very chill evening. Everyone needs a chill evening. It's a Friday. It's been a long week. So we first of all, a bit of a congratulations to Ben, Mr. Ned Pegasus. He has joined us as a mod now for Twitch for this evening. Maybe forever. Need to have a chat with the boss about that one. Helen is currently out having dinner with her parents and Lily. So I have the place to myself. This is wonderful. It's fantastic. It's so cool. It's really quiet. I'm not used to this. So Benny's going to be here, so behave everybody. And that's so only because Helen didn't invite me out for dinner. I didn't even get to go out for dinner. So, but yeah, we're all here. We're all going to chill. We're going to have a giggle and stuff. So, yeah, pie at Steve's house. I wish. Next week, mate. Next week, we'll all have a pie. So, what are we going to do? We're going to evening Peppingford. Thanks for turning up. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for being here. Hi, Joe. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through some stuff. We'll have a little chill chat about the Navarr, and we can have a look at some of Epic Armoury stuff. And Luther Vandross, Navarr. No, Matt. Just no. Please stop. Wow. Oh, that's amazing. You got payout from moving over from the agencies to actual employment, so a bit hype. Curtis, you're a legend, and we love you, and I actually cannot wait to meet you next week properly. I will get started in a second. Basically, HeftyCon next week, I get to meet a lot of people for the first time, and I can't wait for it. So, Curtis, thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much, and congratulations on going from agency to being a proper employee. I remember working as agency, but that's another story entirely. But still, yeah. So what we'll do is let's shock you all with this look at a website that none of you have seen yet on this stream. Oh, look at that! It's there. It's that. Look at, wow, that's amazing. Woo! And stuff. So, I will be, look at, I know, right? What is this? Who has seen this before? I certainly haven't on this stream. I have a real soft spot for the Navarr. They are, what second page of Google website is that? Exactly, I know, right? The Navarr, I love the Navarr. When I joined Empire, they were the first nation that I went to. What is the Navarr and who is Wiki? Exactly, I feel you. They are, as a nation, as a whole, as a group of people, incredibly welcoming, really friendly, really generous as well. Thanks, Curtis. That's just amazing. Still, yeah, that's awesome. So thanks anyone who yeah, that was just awesome. So Curtis is in the Navarr, and he's awesome. So this is what we have as a game for those who don't know. So the Navarr, let me find my mouse because at the moment it's having a tendency to turn itself off. So if it suddenly vanishes and I start leaning forward, it's because I'm grabbing a wire to plug it back in. So yeah, both of Curtis is in Navarr. So the Navarr are a fantastic nation to play. They're really earthy. They look like this. They have a lot to them. So much to them that I don't want to go into all of it tonight because the wiki is the size of multiple Bibles, and there is a lot there to do, a lot there to talk about. So there will be other streams where we'll really go into details about the Navarr. The Navarr, best nation by far. Your melee may vary. The Navarr are good. They're a really good First Nation, I find, and they're a good way of getting into things. So you can see from the pictures, this is a nice way of showing everything off. So they have a lot of nicknames. I'm not really going to talk about them too much because there's a lot of stuff that people need to find out in play. So the great thing about the Navarr is they cover a very large area of game that you can get involved in. So you have the Vates, you have guides, you have thorns, you have brands, and brokers. So essentially you can get involved in any part of the game that you want to. You can do that in all nations. So after the coast, right? Better than the coast in my eyes, but it's for different reasons probably. So what we're going to do is we're going to work through a lot of their stuff, and we're going to have a look at things. So the Navarr are a very, very proud nation. They love everything to do with the Empire. They have one of my favorite things in the game as well that they do. I'll highlight it here. You cannot betray your enemies. That is one of my favorite things ever in the whole of this game that Profound Decisions have made. It means essentially there are no rules in battle. You do what you want to do. You do what you need to do, and you can't betray anybody. It's great. So who are the Navarr in a nutshell? In a nutshell, they are a cross between the Rangers from The Lord of the Rings. They are add in a little bit of elves as well from Lord of the Rings. They are a nation that are not going to let an empire die again. Find that one out in play. What's happened there? Have a look at their history. So they are an incredibly proud nation, I find. They fight in a way that they are skirmishers. They are also a bit like elves from Dragon Age 2 in the way that they're home gone bye-bye. Yes. Hello, Debbie. Ailing Dancing Leaf. I hope you're having a nice evening. I'm having a wonderful evening. I did have a little bit of juice beforehand and it gave me a coughing fit, but, you know, that's the downsides of wanting to drink fluids, I guess. So that is the Navarr. That is one of the reasons I love the Navarr. I've been playing since the very, very beginning, as I know I have said before, and the Navarr have a unit of scouts, which I actually started as a player in the very first year, and I'm so proud of it because they are still going and they're amazing. So it is all fantastic, and I will always hype them up. Always hype them up. So howdy Fizzrep, also known as Ailing. So 5 things about the Navarr. The Empire is our home. They travel the Empire carrying messages, information, and people across the land. The Navarr walk through trods, which is their way of keeping their hearth magic going. Survival is changed. Their lifestyle is one of constant change as they travel the wilds, and they adapt accordingly. I'm not going to read all of these out. But they also have a fierce enemy called the Valorn, which people will need to read about at some point, because fighting them is great fun. Absolutely love it. So, without further ado, something I do want to show off, I think it's this one, is this, the colour palette. Because a lot of these colours you don't really tend to see going around. There's a lot of blacks. It turns out that my kit was kind of wrong, really, for the Navarr. It was not perfect, but whose kit is perfect at the end of the day? So my kit was all black, pretty much, with the odd brown and a bit of brown in it. So, but you learn. It's always looking to improve and things like that. So yeah, but this color palette is always there, and there's always people to help and stuff. So, but what we'll do is we'll move on, because I've gone through Epic Armoury's website, and I've currently got a list of links that is about a page and a half long. So I figured we'd start off and we'd have a look at everything, and then we can go from there. So to start off with, no fancy changes, nothing like that. It's just simple stuff. Yeah, straight away into it. That should change. Hopefully that'll change. Yay, it changed. Dark brown pants, trousers. These are the simple things. Every single nation will have base layers that you all need to that make up the kit. One of the big things in the Navarr look and feel is that they talk about having layers and building things up, and this is the simple way of doing it. I am literally going to start right at the bottom, because, you know, trousers and stuff. So, turns out my trousers that I wore were wrong. Basically, because I wore black. So, we're not going for socks. No, not socks. So, pair of brown trousers. Really, really simple. These sorts of things. But I want to point out, I'm not doing this is what guys wear. This is what the guys who come along to LARP wear, because they are things. LARP is mainly guys, so I've got a lot of different feels, a lot of different looks and feels here and stuff like that. One of my favourite things about the Navarr is Wee Tom, and he's a young lad that has been coming to Empire for a very long time, and so I figured we'll start with show some kids and stuff like that, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So kids are welcome, and Epic Armoury, they do some stuff for kids. They cover it quite a lot. So these are trousers. So unless actually Pete, well, probably more Abby, because she's like 3 foot tall. She'd probably fit into these. So these are really, really nice. I do actually have a pair of Epic Armoury trousers. So yeah, Empire, the game itself, when you're in character, is actually gender neutral, and they are really proud of it, and it is a fantastic thing that they have done. So, but yeah, these sorts of trousers, pants, they are fantastic. They are really, really comfortable. I've got the adult version, obviously. Really comfy, keep you warm and that as well. So to show you that sort of thing. So what's it going to do? Is it opening up? I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. So pair of beige. So more kids, different colour, but yeah, really, really nice stuff. So some things I am going to not look at for too long, but here we go. Men's trousers, ochre. Probably, well, they will be suitable for women to wear as well if you want to wear them. And every section is going to be, ooh, Abby Bot. Yeah, pretty much. So, wow, that's really, really cheap. Hold on 1 second. You probably can't see the, you probably can't see the drop down. You can see the drop down. So why won't the Empire ones work on their website, I wonder? These would fit me. Interesting. Yeah, so as a colour, ochre, well, they fit. Really nice, really good colour. They are fantastic to wear. So obviously, because I'm not in Navarr anymore, doesn't really work for me, but they are really, really nice. It's a great color. It's really cool. It's an amazing thing. It's I'm a horrible enabler when it comes to new kit. So many people on the Discord are. It's fantastic. When it comes to a lot of colors, I've noticed that a lot of nations will. There's like the odd color here and there don't get mentioned or brought up, and people don't wear them. But this is a color that I don't see often in the field at all, and this is awesome. This is really, really nice. I want to see more of this. This is so good. So payday is a struggle these days. Yes, yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. But this is lovely. This is a lovely pair of trousers, and I think it's going to be hard for me when I make a new character, like if or when Mac dies. Yeah, not to come back to Navarr, it's going to be difficult. Base kits can overlap. Yes, this is something that I was going to touch on at some point. A lot of the nations and things within all of the nations really. So I think it was the Calavesi and the Vates. They specifically say on the wiki that there is a lot of crossover there. So, and it's really nice to see as well, because it means that if you left, obviously if you left Navarr and moved to Dawn, you'd have to replace a lot of your kit, and vice versa. But if, like with me, leaving Navarr to go to Wintermark, my kit's going to stay relatively similar to what I would always wear. Debbie, I was thinking exactly the same thing. This would look great with a war skirt over it. I really like these trousers. I genuinely like them, and I think I might actually. I'm not going to buy them now because I don't want to show login details and stuff off, but these are really, really nice. So yeah, I think I will be coming back to buy these. I will say as well, all of the links that I use on the stream, when I upload it to YouTube, I will put the full list on YouTube as well, so people can come and see everything that I've got. Okay. So, sticking with trousers, it's actually my last pair of trousers. Let's move on over. So, Dryad green. I have to say, just as an observation, they come up with some great names for colours, don't they? So, Dryad green, really nice trousers. Again, it's the same sort of style and that. So, but they're really nice. And this is another colour that's there on the colour palette. Can you? I hope people are seeing why I've done a lot of this, because there we go. I could have just done that. Is that changing it? Yeah. There you go. Beige as well. Then this will probably take us back to the ochre. Ooh. Oh no! Gets rid of the colour ones. Oh. Nope, it's not going to load it. Okay, let's just click on this then. So yeah, really, really nice. But something that I'm doing is I am actually pointing at Whiskey Viking. Oh wow, thanks for gifting the subs. Man, that's awesome. There you go. Happy Duck and Strange Fruit. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for doing that. That's amazing. I do love it when people sub. Mainly because I'm a Portsmouth fan and I get to see the Blue Army singing away and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool. So, oh, Grimshaw, awesome. That's awesome. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you here. So yeah, so I have deliberately picked out colours that people don't normally pick out, because I think when people see the other colours, they look at it and say, oh, I don't know, are they nice? Are they going to be all right and stuff? But when you see them, see, they're really nice. They're really, really nice. Oh, and you subbed as well, man. Thank you for doing that, bub. Thank you so much. Welcome to the welcome to the 1-bit army. Glad to be here, but phone's gonna die. Happens a lot. So yeah, so really, really nice trousers. Some really, really nice colours on there as well. Let's see if that's that. So something that I find it difficult not to do is to like poke fun at some of the models, just to say, oh, what's he looking at there? What's he going there? See, he's over. See, who knows what's in that pouch? If it's my pouch at Empire, then we all know what's in that pouch. But he's obviously forgotten something, and then he doesn't know where it is, so he's now looking off into the distance to think about it. Who knows? Right, so something else that I looked at, and I really liked as well. Look at that! Dryad green basic skirt. This is really nice. That looks so comfortable. I don't know if it's got some peanuts. Oh yeah, some pocket carrots, like the orcs do. Lots of snacks. Yeah. See, this green, I love this green, I have to admit. Dragoon, subscribed for 2 months. Awesome, and 2 month streak. That's, it would make it his nut sack. Well, you've let me down. You've let the Navarr down. I won't continue. But yeah, I loved this. I have to admit, I love the fact that with Empire being gender neutral, I was looking at there was another website that I was looking at, and I was just like, I want to wear that at Empire, and it was a really nice dress, and it was almost exactly what I wear anyway, but it had it was like that sort of skirt, and it was like my tunic thing, like the sleeveless tunic, And it was really nice. And it was like, oh, it's just one piece. I could put that on and walk around. And that way I don't have to get, I don't have to put on like 6 different things. I just have it all in one. So much more comfortable. And I don't know about anybody else there, but when I wear my kilt as a base layer and my wall skirts over it, it is so freeing. So freeing. Keeps you hot if you need it to be hot, and it keeps you cool if you need to be cool. It's great. But yeah, that green is lovely. Really, really nice. So let's have a look. Go through the pictures. Oh, see, it's nice. See, it's even got the I'm liking the fact there that it shows off the fact that if it's muddy and stuff like that, it shows what it's going to look like too. So if you look down at the down here, I really like that. That's really cool. Mike's here. Hello, mate. Thanks for the bits, buddy. Hosting, yeah, no worries, bud. No worries at all. So yeah, they've got skirts as well. Let's see. Right, let's move. Oh, it might have been one of these actually. Let's move into the dresses then, and have a look and see what they got. So, I think was it this one? I think it might have been the dark red. Yeah. So the red, as something that I want to say as well, is that all of the kit that you buy, and you see it happen across the board. Oh, thank you for the bits, Rosie. Is I do apologise if you can hear anything. I think we've got a hurricane blowing outside, or a gale or something. It's really windy, so you might hear things blow open. All of the kit that a lot of people buy, people will make adjustments to. That is the great thing of being a LARPer, is that you can buy anything and you can adjust it in any way, shape or form. So you see people who buy, like I bought a tunic and I hacked the sleeves off of it. Hype train, thanks for the bits, Joe. You get yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it, Panda. Lots of stuff, lots of room for adjusting, or lots of ROM for adjusting and adding trim. So you can do whatever you want to, whatever you get. So, and make it your own. Because the thing that I love to do is I will get something and then I will alter it because I need it to stand out for me. I need to make my character stand out. So wearing the war skirts, sleeveless, everything, that's what my character is at the moment, and I will go on from there. So it's all the face paint and everything like that. So, oh, Happy Duck, you gifted a sub. That's awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. Yeah, pay it forward. That's a great attitude to have. So yeah, so it's all really, really good. Obviously, like with this one, you'd probably have to give it the anvil hem. You'd have to give it the anvil cut and that, because otherwise the bottom of that will become like 100% mud, and well, to be honest, it might just break off, because mud cracks and I'll get my coat. But yeah, so I really, really like that, and I think that red really stood out as well, because if you get to do anything to it, because you got the red down, you got the very dark red down there as well. So on a side note, something that I wanted to add, is it me, or is it good that you're seeing companies not just use completely stick thin models? Because there's nothing that I hate more when I'm looking at for kit for myself and I see and I'm seeing guys with massive biceps, huge muscles, 6-pack and stuff like that wearing it, and I'm just looking at it going, well, I'm not there, and I find it a little bit off-putting personally, so it makes me feel bad about it. So, and I love it. And the big thing that I've noticed about this site as well is that, look at that grin. Look at that grin. she is someone that you would go out and have a drink and do cheeky things with, like in a pub and take the piss out of people. It's great. I really, I love it. I really, really do love it. So I'm loving the fact that, look, it's all different. It's so good. It's so good to see. It covers everything. So, as a chunkier fellow heart, yeah. It's nice to see a variety of bodies. If you don't want to do that, you can get scout hikes, which are leather straps that you attach to your belt and hold the hem of your skirt for you. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that. That's interesting. It's good. Certainly a huge leap in the past few years. Jen, this is what I'm looking at doing. I could make this whole thing, but my own trim is easy enough and a good way to learn. But yeah, Dan, your stuff's looking really good though, mate. You're doing really well. Ah, Dracoon, thank you so much. Thanks. Thank you. More bits. This is amazing. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, so I really like this. And we'll have a quick look at like other colours. So the black. The off-white. I mean, I suppose like with the off-white, you could just dye it, couldn't you? So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, looks good. I like that. I like that a lot actually. So there was another dress there as well. I've been quite thorough with this. Bits for the bit thrown. So this was another dress that I saw, and it stuck with me a lot because of someone who I find has been really inspirational and has really picked up some really nice stuff and is really encourages people. So for those who don't know Rosemary, she is incredible when it comes to kit, especially embroidery and stuff like that. She's done so much for kit, and as soon as I saw this, I immediately thought to myself, holy shit, Rosemary could do so much with that. And then it was like, okay, everybody could do so much with that, and I was like, I have to show this one. So there is so much there. I think this was actually the dress that I thought parts of it. See, obviously, if I got this sort of thing for myself, I would cut the back off like that, and then this would have so much stuff stuck to it. Well, in my case, staples, but I'm learning. I'm getting better, and that. So like, I'd have to do something like that, change it. So I'd probably leave it open and have it like you do on the like a gambeson type thing, and so it's all stitched up and stuff like that, some leather thonging and things. So Rosemary's a lifesaver when it comes to kit advice. She really is fantastic. So I was looking at that and was like, I could do some stuff with that and I would wear that myself. Look how comfy that looks. And I'm not just saying that either. I genuinely would put something like that on. I'd have to let it out a bit to cover myself. But I really like that, and I think that sort of thing would go well. There's a couple of guys who I see who actually do buy dresses. I think one of them is in Have My Bits. No, not like that, you dirty-minded person. Thank you so much, Digby. I'll have your bits later, my friend. But yeah, so something like that. And I have seen a couple of guys who wear these sorts of dresses there, and they literally turn around and say it's purely because it's so comfortable. And it really is. Yeah, Digby waving his bits about, filling the mug. Yeah, fill the mug. So yeah, really, really nice. I would love to see that. See, perhaps we'll see. So I get too many ideas. This is the problem. I still haven't got. So anyone who watched the last stream, I still haven't got a pen here to write stuff down with, and I should do that. But I'll have to watch the stream back and go on from there. But I really like this. I really like the look of that. So moving on. So we're going on from bottom half to everything. So we're having a look at. I've got a couple of shirts and tunics and things. If I click on the right thing, it always looks good. So I had a similar idea with this one to the dress that was just on. Oh, Dan, thanks for my bits. You throw your bits in my mug. That's good. We like that. Planning on wearing more dresses and skirts as part of my kit, and I confirm the comfiness is heavenly. It really is. I'm going to get a bit... how do I describe it? When I wear my stuff and I'm sat down by a fire and you... As a man as a guy generally sits, legs open and stuff like that, having the skirt on, it could be freezing cold, but you sit like that and the man spread, yes. So you're sitting like that and it could be really cold, but you will still be warm, but you get the nice breeze going around and it's really good. You warm your cockles. Yeah, it's really, really nice. They are... I don't know why guys don't wear more stuff like that. The Scots have got the right idea here. They really, really do. But I was looking at this tunic, and I had a red one that was similar. It actually got ripped apart. Where did I get mine from? It wasn't from here. It was from another place. And it got caught on something and literally ripped from here, all the way down. I bought all my kit from Epic, and I think I made the right choice. You really have done, mate. You really have done, Digby. See, something that I'll talk about later. You've missed out there. So it didn't become a button-up shirt. It got thrown away. So, but it was really comfortable, because with this bit up here, if it's cold and then you bring it in, because it just keeps the wind off of you and stuff like that. But when it's really hot, you can roll it in and fold it down, so it comes a huge V-neck, and it's really, really nice. These sorts of shirts are really, really comfortable. So I did like this, but they've got space there, so you can put embroidery all over them, and things like that as well. So you can decorate the hell out of these. They're really, really nice. So let's change it. Off-white. There we go. See, the good thing here as well is that they're showing it on different body types too. So however you identify, you can wear this stuff. Don't know why I said that for, because you wear whatever the hell you want. Just, wear whatever you want. That's awesome. But yeah, these are really, really nice. Really, really nice tunics. So, so I think this is the same sort of style. Yeah, so we got the long sleeve now and that, so yeah, however you identify, you can see examples of how it would look. Yeah, it's all about being comfortable. The one dyed in the ochre will look great. So yeah, I want to see more ochre in the field. I really, really do. So I think I might buy those ochre trousers, after the stream. Oh, my poor bank account. So yeah, this is really nice. So what have we got? So I'll show you this actually. So small, they've got all of it in stock still. Small, medium, large, extra large. Here we go. Very thorough. So small, medium, large, extra large. So waist. Oh. So yeah, I will just fit into those trousers. So chest size won't fit me, unfortunately. But yeah, there's that, and this is really cool. So that is how it all comes across. So glad you said that, Steve. If you're not sure how you identify and are trying to work it out, seeing clothes on lots of models can really help. It does for me. That's fantastic, huh? I'm not great at a lot of things. when it comes to that. But I do listen and I do try to learn. That's all I can do. And I will support anyone who is trying to be the best them, because that's what people need to be. So this shirt, this rang home with me because we got a bag for you? No, just that. So with the stitching like that and it all open and stuff like that, I was looking at that, and I have to admit again, I was thinking, what could Rosemary do with this? So there's lots of stuff there like that. So I think there was there one. So yeah, I think that looks really nice. Long sleeve as well, because obviously if it gets chilly, then yeah, it's anything like that. DB, don't you have the ochre pants for your character too? Oh, you do? Ah, right. So Digby is Wintermark. So that is probably where the crossover with one of the other crossovers, because a lot, as I said earlier, a lot of the nations cross over. So that will be another crossover there between Navarr and Steiner. Because Digby, I believe you are Steiner. So switch the lacing out for ribbon. Yeah, that would be really cool. I like that. What would Rosemary do? Yeah, WWRD. We need to make that into a t-shirt. Give it to Rosemary. That's brilliant. Oh dear. Love it. But yeah, something like that. I always think, like, what could people do with it? What would how? Because there's so many people at Empire who are so creative, and it's like, I think people take, but it's embroidered on instead of printed. Yeah. What would Rosemary do? Embroidered on, not printed on. I'll have to buy a load of t-shirts then, see if we can find someone to do it. I think a lot of companies would look at this sort of kit that they're selling, and if someone said, "Oh, I bought this off of you, and this is what I've turned it into," I think companies would love that. Just to say, "Oh, look what we've encouraged," because this is Epic Armouries are very much they're for LARPers. They're very much for this sort of environment, and I think they would love to see stuff like that. But yeah, so that was another one that came to mind. It's and that's so right. Cloaks and capes next. Are we ready for this? Duh. So this is something that hit me, and I thought to myself, this would cover probably half the nations at Empire. And that looks so comfortable, so chill. So I have to admit, I thought Dawn would be good, Navarr would be good, Varushka would be good as well. Probably not Marches, probably not so much League. Wintermark as well, I could see for a Steiner, probably not any of the others. But yeah, Enoch. That look on her face there is like, are you still following me? But yeah, that's really nice. I do like that. Back to the beginning. So I'm fairly sure that's a blanket with a clasp. It looks like it's got it looks like it's got the sleeves. So it looks like it's a cloak, and then it's had some sleeves cut, and they've been stitched in bits. Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe you're right. So if they did that from the front, I'm not too sure. But it's nice. It looks warm. I think that's the big thing there, isn't it? It looks warm. And let's face it, when you're in the field, you want to be warm. You want to be so warm. So yeah, that's really nice. I do like that. And that's my big slit up the side and sleeves. You're probably right. It's like wearing a full circle draped over you in half, so there's arm space. Welcome back, Viking. Yeah, but that's really nice. I do like that. I should. Yeah. So, yeah, this is really nice. Da, da, da. Yeah. This was one that struck me as being very simple and not simple, minimalist. That sort of look and feel to it. There was so much that you could do with this one. There was a specific picture in there that I saw, and I just thought, that was it. So looking at that, if you could imagine putting a bit of leather, bit of fur around the shoulders and around that on the back, some mantle, a nice mantle, and that'd be epic. And that's what's the conversion? What's the euro conversion rate? I don't know these things. It's 55 euros to pounds, people. No. I know I'm sat at a computer and I've got a phone and I could do it myself, but I don't want to. But that's really nice, and I just figured 47 squids. That's really cool. €1 is 86p. 47.48. Awesome. Thank you very much. 47.31. That is really nice. So I was looking at that and I just thought, okay, that's not going to get caught on the ground. That is get a nice bit of leather, a little bit of fur on the shoulders of that, create a nice little mantle. That is a really nice one. And look at that. Oh, you're connecting it onto the armor as well. See, I have to admit, I did not realise you could connect it onto the armor. I would wear that as a cloak. I would buy that and then have that connecting up together, and I would wear that as a cloak. So that's really nice. I do like that. And it's the fact that it arches up in the middle at the back as well. I like the look of that, and I think that gives it a really unusual shape, and I just thought it was really nice. So, looks warm. Looks very warm. Next. a simple one, isn't it? I like the armor. I have to admit, that was the first thing I saw, was the armor, and then you look at the whole sort of kit layout, and then you're just like, yeah, exactly, John. It's a classic. It is a classic look. That's really nice, really simple. Same again, bit of leather, bit of fur. Yeah, and it'll be really, really cool. It'll be a nice solid look, and it will keep you going for. Let's have a look. Sure, the flanks, long at the back. Technical details. A light cotton. So probably more of a summer cloak, I think. So that's nice. Stop taking photos of me. That's what you're getting there. Is it wrong that I'm liking the beard as well? I don't know if anyone noticed that. Look at that. One day I'll be there. And it reminds me of Griffin from For Honor. Not played that. This stream is really making me want to get into kit. Then do it. Then do it. So this is going to be what? 22 quid? 23 quid? That's really cool. See, all the way down to your kid sizes and stuff. Ooh, something for Lily, perhaps. All right, different colours. Let's have a quick look. See, that's nice. I'm not sure if I prefer the green or the brown, but they are nice. Then black. Not a fan of the black. The brown's nice. About 23 quid. Yeah, cool. At least you can grow a beard. I know, right? This is I shaved on Monday, so this is like 5 days growth. So I actually had Helen comment on it today because I washed it a bit, and she's like, "It's getting really bushy. It's growing out." Like, yeah, no. So yeah, it's nice. But yeah, I do like that. I think. There you go. I think I'd like that. Oh, you can get some nice brown leather and put that over put that on the shoulders a little bit. Get a nice pelt or something around that. Oh, that'd be lovely. That would. So, yeah, you're looking at about 19 quid for that one, aren't you? So yeah, that's really, really cool. See, this all fits in really well as well. So could you imagine? Well, essentially, what you're seeing on I mean, there. If I go back to the brown, no, we'll stick with the green. So essentially, what you're seeing there is you've got the hero trousers, which not so much for the Navarr. So the baggy and then the really tight bits at the bottom. So you need just simple straight line trousers. So have that with with a tunic and a nice belt and stuff like that. This is where the crossover does get a little bit. You need to do a bit more to it all. So having that sort of style is very Wintermark as well. So I think that when I come to doing Wintermark, my list will be very similar. It will be the odd thing, but it will be very, very similar. But layer everything up that you've just seen, and it would look really nice. We've got this one. Similar to the chain, yeah, similar to the red. Oh, that is red. I just clicked on. There you go. So the dark green. That's nice. It's a good look. And I want hair like that. Look at that. Sad. I've got hair envy now. I really like that. I want to see. You don't see many people wearing like a cloak or a cape or anything like that into the battle, and I would love to see that. Could you imagine seeing like 20, 30 Navarr archers all stood off? I no longer feel bad about not being able to grow a beard. Well, yeah. Cheers. Yeah, imagine seeing like 20, 30 but you can paint Navarr tattoos on your scalp, so that's cool. I did. I used to have the labyrinth painted on the top of my head. And I have recently found out that the person who used to do it is allowed back to Empire. I'm really pleased. And I'm going to see. So I'll see if she can do it as a one-off for old time's sake, because that would be awesome. So yeah, I used to have that on the top of my head. But I would love to see all of the Navarr archers stood off to the side, all of them with cloaks, so you can't see any weaponry or anything like that. It's not very practical. And I would like to see them all step out, open it up, fire a volley, and then step back in, cloaks on. It's like disappearing into the undergrowth. How amazing would that look? My internet would be terrible and won't load a thing, but thought I'd pop the stream up nonetheless, and hopefully it works soon. Well, you're here, George. I appreciate it, my friend. Oh my goodness, yes. I'm down for this to happen. I think that would look so cool. I think that for the orcs, how intimidating would that be? To see 30 odd people off to one side and you don't know who they are, what they're doing. And then all of a sudden they walk out in a big line, open up the cloak, get a bow, arrow out, loose it, and then step away again and cloak's back on, and then they just walk off. It would be awesome. Chat works, but sadly I cannot hear or see Steve. That might be a blessing, George. Can't hear me. But yeah, that would be... I think that would look really, really cool. So yeah, €135. So let's have a look. So it's a wool blend, tie strings, dark green. It's probably a lot of material. 78% wool, handmade. That's really cool because wool is heavy. It's holding its shape really well. You can see how many panels have gone into it too. I'm geeking out over a cloak. I love cloaks. I really like that a lot. I like cloaks. I will be giving away, probably, maybe, I don't know. As I said, I like cloaks. Sorry, I'm getting loads of... All right, okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I really like cloaks a lot. Probably too much. I still need to make my new one. But that looks awesome. That does look really, really cool. So, something that I've been wanting to look at. So, armour. I can hear Steve at last. Oh, George, I'm so sorry. So, they've got some nice armour pieces. I like this for the simplicity of it. And the fact my beard is bigger. That's just me. I really like this. It's... The angles of it look really cool. It stands out to me. And this is... can we make cloaks a normal thing to wear in everyday life? There's nothing like swishing from room to room. When me and Helen went away for our anniversary to Wales, I wore my cloak when we were up in the mountains. Well, up in the foothills anyway. And the neighbour, they came driving past, and I'm stood there having a conversation with their horse, and I was just there, and I was giving it a bit of a fuzz, and they were just, the look, it was just sort of like, did I care? No, not at all. But yeah, I would love to see some cloaks, more cloaks out there. Did it have 12 legs and breathe fire? Well, the horse, yes. Well, to be honest, there was, I think Silas was attached to its back leg and gnawing. Silly high guard. But yeah, this one stuck out to me because I thought, oh, this is something that I would like to wear. It's simplistic. It's really nice. See, yes, how thick is the leather? Durable, treatable leather. I think this would qualify as medium. It doesn't actually say, but I'm sure I can find that one out. But I love the look of that. It's really unique. I heard it was the size of 12 people. 12 people. Yeah. True story. So I really like that. That's really unique. It really stands out to me. So I would probably look at picking up something like that. Next one. Brigandine. Looks a bit corsety, spicy. I know, right? There's Matt, I'll have to show you my armour. Because it's just a breastplate and a backplate, and it's really nice, really comfy. And then I sort of squish into it. It's really, really nice. I do really like this armour. I was thinking of getting this exact set before I decided on Battle Mage vibes. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. what we'll do, Debbie, as well, is that when I've gone through my list, we'll have a look at their camping accessories as well. So, but yeah, I really liked this. This is nice. It's long, and I could see this being. So for those who don't know Justin in the Navarr, I could see Justin really wearing something like this. I think he has worn something similar in the past, but I think that would look really cool. So it's got the black as well. That to me is more Wintermark, Marches maybe, but that's, yeah. So if you're a Navarr, definitely brown. Yeah, that would be a t-shirt. That would be a vest to Justin. So, yeah, but I really like that. I like the spear as well, I must admit. So that looks awesome. That looks really, really cool. And I think that would fit in with someone who is taking the heavy skirmisher to the next level. I think that would look cool. Do they do anything edgy? What do you mean by edgy? Tell me what you mean by edgy, and I am sure we will go and have a look. But yeah, that looked really nice. Let's have a look at it. That's cool. This photo shoot took so long. He's asleep. Poor person. Right, what we got next? Fighter leather. I've seen this one in the field quite a lot. I've seen this one, black and gothic looking. I mean, you've seen what I used to wear. Yes. They do, and that will be something I will come to when I do a Wintermark one of these. So, yeah, if I've got time, I might have a little look for you. But yeah, I've seen this in the field a lot. I have borrowed this armour as well in the field. I found it really comfortable because I like stuff that fits me quite tight. I like armour that is so tight that I struggle to breathe in it. Not everyone does. I know people who like to have it a bit looser and they'll wear like 20 layers underneath it to pad it all out. But I like to I'll wear one layer and then I'll have everything on, and it will be no, the Brigandine was this is leather. Reinforced is heavy, so it's leather with heavy leather plates. So you do get some people who will have this. So High Guard typically would wear something similar, and they would have the metal. They'd have the steel plates on it. So that's what High Guard would wear. So, but this is very, very Navarr. This is great. See, this is also Navarr. But this is very comfortable to wear, and it's a it's a simple design. It's a simple thing. Excellent. Right. More things to buy the Kidlington. But this is really nice. This is a really good piece. I do like this. Obviously, I liked it. I put it in the list. So that's the fighter one. So that's nice and easy to move around in as well. It's quite lightweight. So very similar sort of vein. This one. So this would be something that you'd be, if you're being a light skirmisher and you're going to do a lot of running around with a bit more, but you don't want to use a bow or a spear. So this is more hand to hand within it. So if I skip through, is it this one? This one. There's a lot of movement here. My plate doesn't have anywhere near as much of a gap there. So when I move it around, I think I get bruises up here from it. This is good if you're going to go probably ambi, something like that within Empire. This would be really cool to wear, and I think I have seen a few of these around in the field as well. So they are really nice. I've got quite a few pieces of armor there. So you'll be pleased to know as well, it's not all men's armor. So this piece was good because I like the way, because this is their war skirt. Well, this is not the war skirt. This is a skirt that they had as well. And I think it all really nice. It really complemented each other. So it's nice, simple, and yeah, I liked it. It's nice to see. When you get closer, there you can see. I own that armor. Well, this armor. That's cool. That's cool. You'll have to. How is it? Pretty good, to be honest. Easy to adjust and pretty lightweight. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. That's really cool. But yeah, this is nice. There was another one as well. Let me. Oh, is it exactly the? No. So a different style. This one. But it was more of one. It's more solid pieces and a solid back to it, rather than a few pieces and more strappy and stuff like that. So, but it's nice. They are all really nice, and it's nice to see women's armor as well. Oh, wait a minute. The one before it. Oh, what? This one. By the way, folks, I thought in case there's anyone new to LARP or buying LARP kit here, yes, please buy directly from Epic Armoury or from a reputable reseller. Yeah, we've said this a few times. Do not buy. Actually, I'll have to think about this one for the terms of service. I'm not going to read that out, but everybody read that and pay attention to that, please. I can't be. No, they're saying it might be about other content creators, but fuck it. Yeah, Viking store, bunch of crooks, basically. So yeah, don't do. Yeah, just ignore them, please. Just ignore them. So it's more women's armor, and it's nice to see. There's a few matching braces and greave sets which work great with it. Yeah, everything had matching. Well, a lot of stuff had the matching things with it, the sets. But I wanted to show more of the styling that the armor had, how it looks with some of the kit and stuff like that. So I thought just doing these was a really good idea, because he's not wearing any, is he? So because I think there was one who was wearing the whole shebang. So oh no, I have been scammed. Then you might not have done. The Helen bought something from them, but it took a lot of complaints, and then it did eventually arrive, but it took a very, very long time and a lot of fighting to get it here. So if you have bought stuff with them and you're still waiting after months and months, get in touch. But this stream's not about putting down, even if they are awful people. But yeah, so I'd recommend going to a reputable one. So, and as for the other one that was bought up for some reason, we just don't talk about that at all. So let's have a look. So I've done that one. So this is something that there is a word in this which they don't use with it when it comes to. Oh, if you've already bought it and you've got it, then you're fine. So this word is generally not associated with the Navarr. So, but the lamellar stuff that they have is, this is really nice. This stuck out to me because it's nice, it's unique, it's layered. Yes, as Matt has said there, if anyone needs to know who to avoid, the Discord is very happy to help. We've actually got stuff there within the Discord for things. So, but let's try to move on, chat, away from who to avoid and things like that, and let's focus on the positives, because this is a beautiful piece. I really, really like this. Yeah, this stuck out. It really did stick out. It's the whole thing, the whole setup that they had there. That's a nice sword as well. Oh, look at that. I do like that. I do like symmetry, you see. They have some incredible items. I've never browsed their website before, actually. They really do. They really, really do. So I liked this a lot. I like the symmetry of the back. Look at that. How cool does that look? So it's really nice. This will be medium. It looks thick. It looks tanky. So that armor with an ochre undershirt. I'm not reading that word out. I hate the P word. Word. I can't stand it. Some of the Epic stuff is awesome. I have a very expensive shop it basket on their website. Yeah, I did for a while. I had to clear it. I had to clear it before I did this. So how well does it allow for bending? I think with the looks of that, it looks like it, especially here, it looks like this. They do maneuver a little bit, and they've allowed the stuff to come in and stuff. For everything else, it doesn't look like it cuts over the waist at all. So it looks like it goes down to the waist. So I think whoever's wearing that, it would bend. They'd be able to bend quite well in that. So yeah, that's really, really nice to see. Now, I'm not a fan of helmets. I don't think I ever will be. But this, very, very similar to the first piece that we had a look at. Yeah, much more bendable than a steel breastplate. Yeah, exactly. If I need to pick anything up, I look like... I don't want to know what I look like if I pick up anything. So, if in doubt, put your boots on before armor in case you can't reach after. Exactly. Exactly. I put my boots on before I put pretty much anything on. It's easy when you're wearing like a kilt and war skirts. So you just step into them and pick them up. And also wearing the like any skirts, dresses, or anything like that, it's the toilet becomes so much easier. But that's another subject. Yeah, this was really nice. This stuck out as well to me. Very similar to the other one, but this has got the brass on it. That's securing it all in place instead of being stitched. So that looked really nice. Nice uniform, stands out, simple. You cannot go wrong with anything like that. I like the belt they've paired it with. Yeah, I was looking at this actually earlier, and they've got quite a few belts that do look good. So, is it the acorn helmet? Is it? But yeah, this was really nice. This was a really nice piece. Is it this one? Oh, no, it's just I remembered it from earlier. So yeah, this is the same sort of design, but this is more stitched than the other one. So look at that. That's lovely. That is a lovely piece of work there. So, as I said earlier as well, these trousers, not a good fit for Navarr. I think I'm going to have a look afterwards. You do that, Abby. You go for it. So, yeah, really, really nice. So, that's the armour done. That's the armour I've picked out for anyway for the Navarr done. Belts. You'll notice I haven't picked out a belt. I labelled the belts as a whole because there are so many, yeah, belts are awesome. These looked incredible. I really like the look of these. These are so unique. I've not seen anything like it ever. So I really like that. This is cool. I could imagine people like attaching a scabbard or something to it. So yeah, these clasps looks awesome. So nice simple belt. See this is nice. So yeah, nice and simple. So obviously for I don't know about anyone else, but I wear 4 belts, sometimes 3, depending on mood, purely to have different things on it. So I've got a fighty belt, I've got a drinking belt, and I've got a belt that holds my gut in as well. So if I'm going off to have a scrap, then I put on the fighty belt, and it's got all like my most of my loops and things like that on it, so everything is in place. But these are really nice. The sword belts, I did like these as well. Let's go and have a look. So yeah, nice crossover, nice detail. Yeah, and you can attach stuff to it. See, that's awesome looking. That is so cool. See, he's wondering where he's left his sword. 3 is the absolute minimum. I have worn 5 at one point as well. I had so many belts on. It's unbelievable because I see a nice belt and it's like, oh, I'll buy that, and then I put it on and it's like, I'm more belt than man sometimes. I have a belt folding clothing in place, waist hero belt, and a diagonal scout belt. Yeah. This one would be really cool. I haven't seen anything like this in the field, and believe me, I do look for belts when I'm in the field. I'm a big fan. Yeah, the structural belt is good. Under Armour. I think the gut plate is what would fit me. But yeah, this is nice. So yeah, there's a few there as well. Different styles as well. So let's have a look. See, I like the fact that it's showing the sword as well on it. See, this is a more simplistic design. But yeah, having that, it's a nice sword as well. I don't really go for swords either, but that's a nice belt. I like that. Barbarian belt. This is very funky. Nice, simple design. Nice hero belt. Intricate patterns. I do like that. That's really nice. Nice and simple. At the end of the time, I think a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on having like complicated stuff, making things too difficult and things. Hero belt. It's what people essentially call that sort of the barbarian belt. So it's a big, thick belt that essentially goes across your lower gut. You'll see a lot of them in the field. A lot of people wear hero belts. So yeah, very, very nice. So these nice simple belts. See, yeah. So I will skirt past some of them. I think, was this the one? These are the ones from earlier. So look at that, nice. I really like the mine holds my gut in. I bought a belt similar to this before, and it said it was like 60 inches, and it wasn't long enough to go around me twice like I wanted. So I gave it to a friend of mine, and he wears it all the time now, and he loves it because I like the fact that it goes around, and then it was meant to go around twice, and then you do that to hold it all in. But yeah, that green is really, really nice. I like that a lot. See, the brown's good. I like the colour of the tunic too. Go back to the green. So yeah, really, really nice. Can we go back? Yeah. So yeah, some really nice stuff. Oh, see, that's a nice chunk of a belt there. Really nice stylings as well to them. See, that's another one, a broad belt. Some really, really nice belts. Right, let's yeah. Something else that I wanted to have a look at. Bags. Bags. These are things in the field that you will miss if you don't have them. So a place to put your money, a place to put your potions, your resources, your in-character money, your out-of-character money, things like that. So I'm gonna have to head off now. I've really enjoyed the stream, but the missus needs help. No worry, bud. You take care of yourself. So getting ideas for future things. Awesome. So yeah, so pouches, little bags and stuff like that to store your stuff in. It's really cool. I see loads of these in the field, this sort of style. Oh, these are really good. I've seen someone who's got, I think they have 2 or 3 of them on one side, and then on top of them they've embroidered, they put in their own little, like, that's what's in this one, that's what's in this one, and that's what's in this one. So that's really nice. So nice, simple stuff that you need. It's great. These will be things that you need. These will all be things that you will definitely need in the field. Could fit a co-op sponge cake in that one. Now I want, yeah. I made burritos for dinner. Now we're talking about food. And I had a couple of burritos. Helen wasn't particularly hungry, but then her parents called and said, "Yeah, we're down for dinner." So they've all gone out now. So I'm here on my lonesome. But they're having a great time, and that's all that matters. And I'm a big boy now. I can do streams on my own sometimes. I can't really ever. Please don't go. Oh dear. That's why these streams are great, but dangerous. My wallet can't handle any more LARP purchases. Yeah, I know. We're here, Steve. Don't worry. Birthday in a week. Family wanting to know what to get me. Well, looks like I need some bags. Well, I tell you what. There's something that I was going to bring up towards the end. So, but yeah, we'll come to that. But they're really nice. They are really, really nice. Yeah. All right. 2 things left to have a look at. Chainmail. They do lots of different things of chainmail, so you can buy the sheets, the chainmail as a whole, and it's in different sizes, different styles as well. So yeah, so they do some really, really nice pieces with it all. But this was more to show that they cover everything. here. So, see, if I went for Chainmail, I'd get the darker style, but that looks really cool. Has anyone else noticed that all of the photos seem like they've all been taken? It's like a living history village. Has anyone else noticed that? That's so cool. Oh, I need to go. I need to visit. I need to go and raid them. So this is something that I wanted to show off as well. I figured that this would be something nice, nice for me to do. I found a favourite. So what I was going to do for something that I would use for each nation, if I could, I've picked out a favourite. It's not something I've shown yet, but I thought this is something that I would like to get for myself, because I kept on looking at it yesterday, today, and I really like it, and it's really simple, and it's really nice. Look at that. How nice is that? 'Tis a thing of beauty. Nice, simple, chunky. I like the style of the wood that's been cut into it. 85 centimeters as well. So that put it at the same size as my hammer. So having those have something shorter, but it means you've got more control over it, and you can do a little bit more. And suddenly my character needs another medical axe. It's really, really nice. As we all know, Empire has a very specific weapons check for it. So whether anything from here will pass, I don't know. I don't know if anybody in chat has bought any weaponry from Epic Armoury at all, but if you have, let me know, because we'll have to try to get something sorted so we can see if it passes our weapon check. Because if it does, then that is essentially another website added to the list of things that Empire players can buy from for weaponry. Yep, have one of their RFB swords, and that passed. Yes, that makes me very, very happy, Matt. That's really, really cool. So I love this axe a lot. So I have 2 Corsair cutlasses, both passed. I have RFB sword, haven't been yet. Oh, Ben. I love this axe so much. I really, really do. I'm in need of an axe. That's an understatement. So when I was talking to Renee, we're having a back and forth on emails, and that we basically, like I said at the beginning, we agree that the community is the thing. It's a really, really important. So he has agreed to he's given me some stuff, not for me, but for you lot. So, but even so, just because one product has passed doesn't necessarily mean they all will. No, I do agree. I do agree. But I think there seems to have been a few there. So, but we'll have to wait and see. I think it'll be a case by case. But it seems to be like that for everything anyway, Empire, for weaponry. So that's a good thing. No, not a raffle. I haven't decided how I'm going to do these giveaways yet. I'll probably have a chat with Renee, because I've had an idea for something that could be done to get people involved and stuff. So, what Epic Armoury have done for me is they have given me this. Is that showing up? I have this to give away to someone. It's really, really nice. It's a really, really nice dagger. So someone could win this. I haven't decided how we're going to do it yet, as I said, but I have this to give away to someone. Not in my person or here, but I have a code that someone can use. But that is a really, really nice piece. Now, I showed this piece off to someone earlier today. This is something else that we have that we can give away, and this is really nice. Big choppy stabby. This is a really nice sword. It looks like it's got a bit of weight to it as well. And look at the detail on that. So nice. But yeah, this is something else that they've given me as well to give away. So yeah, really, really nice stuff there. So yeah, I have these two to give away, and I'll figure out a way of doing it. So this is only the first stream. I have not seen anything like this sword at Empire. Nothing like it. But people want to be unique, yeah? This is really nice. Really, really nice. Not as nice as the axe that I want, obviously. I mean, come on. But yeah, this is lovely. But we'll come up with a way of doing this to give away, so I can give someone a code and then they can claim it. And everything is paid for, including delivery. So really, really nice stuff. Also, something else that they've given me. Anybody who wants to buy anything from also Dan, indeed. Anybody who is interested in buying anything from Epic Armoury, let me know, because I have three 20% off vouchers to give away to people. So, and transfer that across, that's pretty cool. So if anybody wants to get anything from Epic Armoury, give me a shout, and I can give you... Steve, I love how wholesome you are when you're doing the giveaway stuff. My heart is warmed by the way you speak. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I like to do this stuff. I like to... LARP is the big community thing, and I love the fact that we are all in this together and we all stick together, and it's amazing. And I'm so happy that I'm able to do this stuff. I really am happy I can do this, and I love the fact that I've been able to do a lot of giveaways in the past, and things are happening, and I want to do a lot more. And hopefully, this is the first of many sort of things. So. Hopefully we can go there. You're not on it. If you're not on it, the best way to reach Steve is on Discord. Yeah, definitely. The Discord is the best way to interact with me and the community, because it's all really wholesome. It's great. Yeah, so I've got 20% off vouchers that I can give to people as well, but you need the code, and I only have 3 codes as well. So if you want to get yourself something, or if you want to get, so hypothetically, if one wanted some chainmail, yes, I could give you a 20% off code. Asking for a friend, whatever, Becca, whatever. The other way to think of it is if you got a few people together and you all went and bought in something in bulk, and then got 20% off, you'd probably save a bit more. You would save more as well. All right. So there's options there. So if you want one of the, well, we could do 3 hefty fam orders, to be honest. I don't see why not. So yeah, but if someone wants to do a really, really big order for loads of chainmail and stuff like that for themselves and other people, then I would be happy to give that person that. But under the proviso that they use it. And looking at Grease, but with trunkless legs, no idea if would fit. I have some metal not greaves. I bought a set of braces and greaves, and from Epic, and the leather straps on them were very, very generous. I did have to cut them down a little bit, and I have chunkus legs as well. So yeah, set a date, hefty fan order. That would be a whopper for a monstering unit. That would be great for monstering, actually, wouldn't it? Ah, want to keep it. No, I want my axe. That's fine. But yeah, these are the things that we have. So that and that, really, really nice sets. So these are the sorts of things that we can that we'll look at and all of that. So all right, I want to have a look at the camping stuff now it's been brought up. I didn't really look at the camping stuff, I must admit. Oh, look at these. Oh, so cool. I don't think like the Vegvasir symbol, you can't really use that at Empire, but there's some nice pieces there. So, but these are nice, really, really nice. Horn holders. Oh, look at these bowls. Jesus, they're amazing. God, the awe of wanting to get stuff. I know, right? Restrapped so many bits of armor down the years. Yeah. If you want a link to some people, leather straps, yeah. Oh, you can get strap extenders too. Yeah. But yeah, these bowls are lovely. I had a nice big wooden one, which I may have destroyed accidentally on purpose. See, these are little ones. A little set. Little potion flasks. Brazier. Brazier is something else. Such an idiot sometimes. Roman fire pit. See, these are. This is nice. That's really nice. Cutlery. I see so many of these tripod stools. So many of these. I really love that wood elf dagger. Yeah. I accidentally left my bowl in the hospital tent last year. I hope it got handed to lost property. I've noticed that a lot of places like that keep it all, and then they just unpack it the next time around. So if you see it, because I left one of my many, many tankards in a bar, and then I went back the next event, and I was just like, did you have a tankard like this? It looks really beaten and stuff. And it was just sort of like, oh yeah, we put that one down here because we didn't recognise it as one of ours. So they still had it. See, these horns are really nice as well, aren't they? Laced bottle holder. Thermos holders. Plastic flask for laced. Oh, right, so that's the insert for it. Yeah, some really nice stuff. I like the fire pits though. I have to admit, I think these are my favourites. I do like this. The Roman fire pit. That's lovely. That is. Do we need to bring icy cutlery, or do they have throwaway wooden ones? You can get your own. I have seen people just use a normal knife and fork. But I don't think anyone's going to call you out if you're using modern cutlery. But you can get some really nice ones. Hint, hint. Here, so these are really nice. So you could use this as well. But there's a lot of places that sell that sort of stuff. Yeah, you get at Moorish, you get throwaway wooden ones. It's not necessary, but it helps if you want to eat icy. Yeah. It's just one of those nice pieces of aesthetic that it's good to have. So a nice wooden bowl and stuff. If you go into some charity shops. They a lot of places. Them I've noticed have a lot of wooden bowls and stuff. Moorish email. No, I'd forgotten again. Even though you've reminded me on voice as well, and it's all I'm just crap at this. Sorry. But yeah, so it's really nice to do. Hot drinks are a must in the field. If it's a cold event, we've got a nice metal kettle, and it's cup of tea, coffee, hot chocolate, and things. So I absolutely love it all. I'd love that. I wonder how big it is. I wonder how big this is. So that's really funky. 30 by 30 by 27 centimeters. It's not huge, but I reckon that would give off a lot of heat. Steve, do the thing. Yeah, I do need to do the thing. So what we'll do then is, I think that shows a lot of stuff there, basically. Can I get the old background up? Yeah, you can't really see Epic Armoury that well, but it's there. Oh, you can see it's fine. We're back to what we know. Oh. So we've got loads of stuff. This is awesome. I've really enjoyed doing this. This has been really fun to do. I felt like I was going through spending money I don't have and picking it all up and going, oh, I'd have this, I'd have this, I'd have this. Really, really nice. Is this the to the bar part of the stream? Yes. Yes, it is. I liked doing this a lot. I like spending money I don't have in my mind. Because this just made me look at stuff that I want. I find that all of this sort of stuff encourages you to improve what you've got. Kit is aspirational at the end of the day, and this stuff was really, really nice. I do this on a weekly basis. Strength to the Empire, straight to the bar. Oh dear. 100% we can dream looking at stuff. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So I really like looking at all of this. This was great. Next nation that we do, I'll put it in Discord. Jack can they can decide. I'll put a link up and we'll get a vote going. And we can go on from there. We'll see what Epic Armoury thought of the stream as well. You never know. They might come around and go, so we watched it and you're a bit odd. They don't want me near this stuff. But who knows? Who knows? I've really enjoyed doing this and I really like their stuff. And I fell into the armour section. I'm mooning over plate armour. I don't need again. Yeah. I know their plate was really, really nice. But plate isn't necessarily part of the Navarr brief, so unfortunately. So perhaps that's what I should do next. We'll pick a nation that can wear plate. We'll go to a completely different aesthetic, colour palette and stuff like that. And we'll have a look at all of that because that would be really cool to do. Completely different ideas, completely different tastes of things. So yeah, we'll have a look. Dawn, High Guard, League. I think that'll be the good ones to do. Wintermark's going to be more difficult because obviously you've got Calavesi, Suak, and the Steiner. So that's very, very different looks. One day I'll fulfill my dreams of being a knight. I think everybody wants to join Dawn at some point. Not me though. I don't think I could play Dawn. Yeah, a 3-hour Wintermark stream. But yeah, more than likely there. But yeah, this has been my very first collaboration stream. This has been a lot of fun to do. Thank you so much to Renee and Epic Armoury for allowing me to do this. This has been amazing, and I've loved, literally, I really have enjoyed so much going through all that stuff. I've been feeling pretty low today, and honestly, this stream has made my evening. So thanks, and here's to many more. I'm so sorry you're feeling low, bub. I hope you are in the Discord. That is such a positive place. If you are feeling low, really just chuck it in there, and you will have so many people chatting to you, and it does pick you up. I've done it. I've done it for other reasons, and we're a big happy family here. We're a big community, and that's so cliche, I know, but it's true. It really is true, and there is nowhere else like this out there. Definitely not on Twitch or anything like that. So it's amazing. But yeah, so come join the Discord, and yeah, onwards and upwards. We're growing. We're going to get bigger. Partner. Let's make that happen. Let's get this channel to partner. But yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. I love everything here. I love everyone here, and everyone's awesome. And I really appreciate everyone who comes along, watches, subs, throws bits and everything. And you're all legends. You really, really are. So yeah, thank you everyone for who's come along to watch tonight, to show some support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm at a loss, complete loss. So thank you everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for chatting. Thank you, Joel, for being here. You most of all, Joel. Didn't catch very much, sadly, but what I watched was great fun. Cool. I hope everyone has a good evening. Everyone has a good weekend. Next week, there will only be 2 streams. So Monday, Wednesday, because obviously Friday, HeftyCon, we're all going to be off in a field somewhere. Yeah, so thanks again. There'll be photos, there'll be video, there'll be chats, there's gifts to give out to people who've already won stuff, but they know that. And it's going to be really cool. And I look forward to meeting all of you in person. Live stream from the field. Signal's crap there. It won't last. So I will try and jump in the voice channels over the weekend and do a walk around HeftyCon. Yeah, I'll try to do the same thing. We're going to do a community game probably next week as well, just to get everyone to chill out. And yeah, more streams, more things going on, a lot more stuff going on. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for being involved. Thank you all for being awesome. I probably won't wear a white t-shirt on stream again, because I mean, look at this. It's all, you can almost see through me. Yeah, 90 minutes of watching a fire. I'd watch that though. But so yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. You all take care of yourselves. You'll all look after each other. You'll stay positive, stay safe. Yeah, much love. See you soon. Take care.
My eyes are clear, my back is strong, my harness free of rot. My sword is sharp, my shield unbound, my pride will waver not. I face my foe, I lay them low, I fight them.
I forgot to raid, so we're going to go and do that as well.
My eyes are clear, my back is strong, my harness free of rot. My sword is sharp, my shield unbound, my pride